So hello everyone. As we are discussing about the file, that is with your fstream.h file, header file. Okay. So as there are different classes for the file operations. Okay. So as we will see what are the different classes we are using for the file operations. Okay. So classes for file operations. So there are different classes we are using for doing the file stream operations, or you can call it as file operations. Okay. So there are, as I told you, input file and output file, to read the file, to write the file. So we have different classes. So as we can write the classes and their meanings. So as we are writing the first one, the first class, that is for the file stream, that is file buff. We are using file buff, FILEBUF, that is file buff. So what will happen in this file buff? What is the use of this? Is it sets the file buffer, to read and write. Okay. So it sets the file buffer to read and write. That is the first class we are using, that is file buff. And second one, we are using second class, that is fstream base. The class name is fstream base. So here it consists of open and close member functions. In the fstream base, it will be consist of, it is helpful for opening and closing the member functions. Consist of open and close member functions. Open and close member functions, that is in the second class, that is fstream base. And third one, we have ifstream. We call it as ifstream. That is a class. So here stream class, this stream class, to read from the files, we are using ifstream is used for stream. So this particular ifstream is for read from the files. Okay. Stream class to read from files. As it inherits the functions, it inherits the functions. What are the functions for this if streams? Are get line and the read. Get is one function. Okay. And we are using get line is another function, and we are using another one, that is read. Okay. That is we are using with the if stream class. Then there is another one, off stream. So if stream is actually for reading, and we have the off stream, which is stream class to write on files. Stream class to write on files. So in this off stream, it will be provides for the output operations for file. Okay. It provides output operations for the files. Which is one off stream. Okay. And here also it inherits the functions put and write. It inherits the functions put and write, because it is an output function, so it will print. So we are using the put function and the write function. And there is another one, we have another class, that is we have fifth one, we can tell it as fstream. Fstream is another class. Simply we are using this stream class for both read and write function. Okay, as fstream.h you are using header file, so in this case it will comes both input and output. So this stream class to both read and write functions. This class to both, it will be for stream class. This is also a stream class to both read and write functions. For both read and write functions. So in the fstream, as we can have istream, that is for the input, offstream, that is for the output. So these are the different class with the file stream operations. As file buff, it will for the buffer. Second one, fstream base, which will be opening and closing the member functions, and istream for the inputting, and offstream for the outputting. In the istream we are using the get and getLine and the read functions. In the offstream we are using put and write, we inherits the functions, and fstream, which will be both read and write functions. Okay, so these are the different classes for the file operations. So when you go to the next one, there are two types of files. We are categorized the files with the two different types. So as it is a text file, and also we have a binary file. There are two different types of files we are using. Types of, we call it as types of data files. Types of data files. So there are, as depending on how the data are stored and retrieved. Okay, depending on how the data will be stored and retrieved, the file are classified into two types. Okay, so depending on how data, so as we are storing the data. Okay, so how the data will be stored and retrieved, how the data are stored and retrieved. Okay, so data can be storing and also retrieving with the files. Okay, so for that the files are classified into two types. The files are classified into two types. Okay, that is, they are, one is the text files, another is the binary files. They are, one is text files and second one is the binary files. We have two types of files we are using to store and retrieve, how the data will be storing and how the data will be retrieved. So as the first one, it is a text files. Okay, so it is, as a text file you are using, it is a file that stores the information, whatever the information you are storing, that stores the information in ASCII characters. Okay, it is the file that stores information, as you already know, in ASCII characters, American Standard Character for International integration. As you know that it is ASCII character, it is standardized. Okay, that will be for the text files. And in text files, each line of the text, okay, so when you are using the text file, each line of the text is terminated with a special character. There is a special character that is known as EOL, that is end of line. Okay, end of line character, or we can call it as delimiter character. Okay, so in text files, so as we are in the text files, okay, each line of the text, each line of text is terminated, means ending is terminated with a special character, that is, we call it as EOL. Okay, the special character, that is EOL, that is end of the line. Okay, end of line. Okay, end of line character, or we can call it as delimiter character, or delimiter character. Okay, so this is just a definition as text files which stores all the information about your ASCII characters, and which will be with the text which will be terminated with a special character known as end of the line character, or we can call it as delimiter character. Okay, so as the second one, that is, we have the binary file, text files, and the second one we have the binary file. So in the binary file, it is also the file that contains the information in the same format as it is in the memory. Okay, it is a file, so it is also a file in the binary. Okay, so as we are storing in the memory, as it is, it will store. Okay, so it is a file that contains the information, so whatever the information we will get, so it will be for reading or writing. Okay, so whatever the information you want to store, so that information in the same format as it is held in the memory, in the same format as it is held in the memory. So according to the memory, so how the memory stores. Okay, so as it is held in the memory, that will be with your binary file. And in the binary files, no delimiters are used. So in the text files we are using the delimiters, but there is no delimiters are used for line. Okay, and no transactions are occur. Okay, so in binary file, no delimiters, there will be no delimiters or end of line, okay, are used, and also there will be no end of line also. Okay, and also no transactions will be occur. Okay, used for line. Delimiters are used for line, and there will be a no transaction and no transactions will occur in the case of where binary file, as binary file which having the contains the information in the same format as held in the memory. So that's why we are not using the end of line or any transactions which is based on the your whatever the storing the information. So these are the two files we are using. That is, one is a text file, another is a binary file. So in the next class we'll discuss about what are the different opening and closing classes and what are the different output and input and output streams. Okay, thank you very much.